Do you remember this photo? Odell Beckham Jr. was talking today. There's major rumors that potentially link OBJ back to the Cleveland Browns. We have to get into it, but first, make sure you are subscribed to the Browns Report. We are pushing towards another milestone, folks. Close to 52,000 subscribers, just 328 subs away. Currently, we sit at 51,672. So join the party, join the family. It's a lot of fun here. And without further ado, let's take a look at what Odell said today about the future and his next opportunity. He said, "I know I could play in the league right now. I'm not looking to be someone's number one wide receiver and get 15 targets. Like, bro, I know the game. I get how it goes. I just be wanting to play ball on a good team where I have a role, where I got 5, 6, 7 plays, where I get the chance to catch. I just want to play ball, finish off my legacy for myself." Now, probably a lot of polarizing opinions when it comes to Odell's time in Cleveland, but when he first got there in 2019, he was pretty darn good. It was a 1,000-yard receiver, 4 touchdowns for the Browns. This was 2019, 16 games played. Like, he made an impact, and it was a blockbuster trade at the time when Cleveland went out, got him from the New York Giants. So I was excited at the time, and then, things started to dwindle after that. Injuries started to hurt his career. The next couple years, he only got around 300 yards, 200 yards receiving for the Cleveland Browns. So a little bit of a drop-off afterwards. He tore the ACL. It was a scary injury. And the other part of it that Browns fans maybe weren't as thrilled about was there were some diva moments with Odell in Cleveland. He wanted the ball more. He started to get frustrated. And then that viral video came out where his dad, Odell Beckham Jr.'s pops, that is, was posting clips of Odell being open and Baker Mayfield not throwing him the ball. Caused a lot of controversy. Well, Odell spoke on that as well. He said the whole video thing comes out, and it's like, my pops never, ever intended to hurt nobody else. He went on to say that his pops was just protecting the Beckham name. The thing is, it just wasn't working psychologically in Cleveland with Baker and Odell. Like, they were trying to be friends off the field. Odell was super popular, super cool at the time. So was Baker. They wanted to hang out, and it got in Baker's head. He kept trying to force feed OBJ the ball, and it just simply wasn't working. And weirdly, because OBJ was a star at the time, Baker was better with Odell off the field than he was with Odell in the lineup. You see the difference in record. Baker 8-4 without OBJ. His completion percentage was better. The touchdown interception ratio, not even close. 14-3 without OBJ, 42-29 with Odell. I think he just was in his head trying to force it. He was underthrowing him, overthrowing him. It didn't look great overall. But now, I think there's a lot more good than bad with OBJ if he were to come back to Cleveland, because there would be less diva moment. He said in that quote I showed you, he's not looking to be a number one wide receiver. There won't be that issue of, I'm not getting the ball enough. He just wants an opportunity now to play football in any capacity. He says he's a veteran. He's had success in the league before. He's actually a Super Bowl champion now. And he's been in the Browns system before, so it won't be super new getting up to speed. He's been with Stefanski as well. And Cleveland needs wide receiver help. We have Jeudy as the 1, Tillman as the 2, and we're trying to kind of figure out that number 3 spot. I think Odell could help the Browns offense as a whole. The offense looked dreadful against the Ravens on Sunday. A veteran wide receiver who could be a reliable target, who is savvy, who could teach other wide receivers, like the young ones in the room, like Isaiah Bond. It would help Cleveland as a whole. And because there's going to be quarterback changing year in, year out, well, at least the rest of this year, I would imagine, Odell would be a safe blanket for any quarterback to feel a little bit more comfortable, right? He's done this before. He's had success in the National Football League. I like it right now. And remember, Cleveland freed up cap space when they restructured Denzel Ward's contract. That was like over $12 million they turned into a signing bonus to free up for the Cleveland Browns so they could go out and get someone this year. Odell would certainly be cheaper than that. You could probably get him for a veteran's minimum and only a 1-year deal. It would be pretty good. And the value works for Cleveland. Right now, I just think all things line up, and it's the perfect situation for Odell to make his return. He could help everybody feel a little bit more comfortable. and potentially help the Browns offense look better than it was. So what say you in the comments? Should the Browns sign OBJ? Type Y for yes, type N for no. Maybe you're still a little bit mad about some of the way things unfolded with Baker and Odell, and you're saying no. But if you agree with me, type Y for yes in the comments. I want to see what my fans and Browns fans faithful are thinking. Coming up on the show, we have an update about Jeudy. You're going to want to see what he said in the media. But first, let me tell you about our friends over at Mando. I'm so excited to tell you about our sponsor, Mando. As a special offer for listeners, new customers get 20% off site-wide with our exclusive code. Use code CHAT at shopmando.com. You know that feeling. It's game day, and you've been working hard all week. Your lucky jersey? You know, the one we wear every game day because we're superstitious. It might be smelling a little too lucky. Let's be honest, regular deodorant just doesn't cut it. After a long day, things can get pretty ripe. But there's a real game changer. Mando deodorant plus sweat control. This isn't just another cover-up. Mando is one stick, two jobs. Powerful odor and sweat control. It actually stops odor before it even starts. No more masking, just freshness. Personally, I'd been looking for a nice smell to walk around with, like a cologne, and Mando has done that for me. It's affordable, and my mom is a freak about reading ingredients and finding clean products, and unlike other deodorants loaded with chemicals, Mando uses only premium ingredients, like gentle mandelic acid, to keep you fresh and dry. Mando's starter pack is perfect for new customers. It comes with the solid stick deodorant, cream tube deodorant, 2 free products of your choice, like mini body wash and deodorant wipes, and free shipping. As a special offer for listeners, new customers get 20% off site-wide with our exclusive code. Use code CHAT at shopmando.com for 20% off site-wide plus free shipping. shopmando.com. Please support our show and tell them we sent you. Mando's got you covered with deodorant plus sweat control. Say goodbye to sweat stains and hello to long-lasting freshness. Jeudy was asked about his separation against the Ravens Sunday, and he didn't take to the question too lightly. He said to the reporter, "Did you watch the film? Did you watch the film or did you watch the game? Watch the film and then come back to me." Jeudy was not happy with the question, probably a little frustrated overall with Cleveland's performance offensively, but I've told you guys this videos in and videos out. I try to say it delicately, but it's the truth that Jeudy gives some hothead answers. His ego comes off a little bit as a talented wide receiver, but he's always in with some funny antics. You know, he celebrates hard on the field, and he talks trash in the media. I've been saying it, folks. And so far this season, we've seen a couple instances where Jeudy has had those quote-unquote hothead moments. Before the Ravens game, leading up to it, he was asked about the Ravens defense. Now, normally you get somewhat of a PR answer, like they do a great job over there, they got a good secondary. Well, Jeudy just said, no challenges. He was also fined $11.5K for taunting against the Bengals. It was a bit of a soft call, but it's a taunting penalty nonetheless that costs Cleveland a little bit and costs Jeudy some money. And now this, instead of saying he's going to watch the film and improve, he says, did you even watch it? Come back to me when you do. So I'm up and down on this, but I think there's a balance between confidence and ego. I like that he's a confident receiver. I like that he's talented, and he is not afraid to tell people that he's talented and can overcome any defense he takes on. However, there comes a moment where it starts to put a bit of a target on Cleveland's back. It starts to be bulletin board material for other teams. I mean, the Ravens defense came to play last Sunday, made the Browns offense look awful. So you have to balance those two things if you're Jeudy. And I'm not questioning his talent at all, because we saw last season, breakout year for Jeudy, one of the NFL's top receiving leaders. And a lot of talented receivers, unfortunately, act like this in the National Football League. George Pickens, way more of a hothead. He's got a lot of talent, though. Antonio Brown, everybody knows the stories that developed with him. Tyreek Hill had his moments. Like, a lot of the league's best receivers turn into divas for some reason. Stephon Diggs as well. Like, they want the ball. They want to be involved, and it kind of goes to their head a little bit. So I'm not questioning Jeudy's talent at all. It's just the attitude a little bit that's worrying me and could lead to trouble for the Browns. It could lead to flags on the field, fines off the field, coach disciplining. Like, there's a variety of things that could come from it if Jeudy doesn't try to clean up the act a little bit. But again, I love him, and I want to know what you think in the comments. What have you thought about Jerry Jeudy's tenure so far? What do you think? Let me know. Obviously, had a great season for Cleveland last year, like I said. But have you noticed any sort of attitude issues with Jeudy? Do you think he should try to be a little bit more professional? You let me know in the comments. I'm curious because, again, I like what he's done for us on the field. But off the field, a little bit worrisome for me at times. Folks, head over to X/Twitter right now. Look up at Joey070 and hit me up if you want to keep talking Browns football. I'm active on there. I respond to replies. So go over there, drop me a follow at Joey070. And like I said, thank you so much for tuning into the Browns Report. Make sure you subscribe as well. Like, we're so close to 52,000, and we appreciate all of you tuning in and watching us, hanging out with us here on the Browns Report.